All right, so today we're going to help you decide if dentistry is right for you. So here's a simple overview. So here are some of the upsides. One, high earning potential. Despite insurance companies trying to ruin this, it still has one of the highest paying healthcare professions. So this is the median salary, but this can vary a lot. So a lot of this depends on whether you're an owner, an associate, what kind of procedures you do, how much you work, if you're fee for service, things like that can really vary. Another one is a very stable career. People are always going to need their teeth fixed, no matter how bad the economy is. If they're two-thirds, they're going to come in. So there will always be demand, and this is going to be a long time before we're ever replaced by AI or technology. Dentistry has a great work-life balance. No weekends, no night shifts, no on-call, unless you want to do those things. You have a lot of flexibility and control over your schedule. If you're artistic and you like working with your hands, it can be very satisfying and even fun sometimes rebuilding teeth. Along with that, it can be very rewarding helping other people and building relationships with your patients. All right, so now here are some of the downsides. So one, it's a big commitment financially and time-wise. So you're looking probably at $500,000. Some schools are even more. Some could be a little bit less, and 8 years of schooling. So like I just mentioned, dental school is very expensive. Most dentists are graduating with probably about at least 300. I would say usually it's more like 400 to 500. Now, here's one I didn't really think about before, but dentistry can actually be pretty physically demanding on you. Now, honestly, I know that there's other jobs that are worse, but you are sitting for a long period of time. Your eyes are focused. A lot of dentists will have neck pain, back pain, wrist pain. It can be pretty common. Another thing is sometimes the work itself can be hard and stressful. Patients can have high expectations. And let's be honest, dentistry is tough. Like you're trying to make an art project in a small, dark, wet opening, looking through a mirror upside down. Sometimes it's tough. The business side can also be challenging. So many dentists want to own their own practice, and let's be honest, most dental schools do not prepare you well enough for running your own practice. So a lot of the business side can be stressful. You can't always look at just being an associate and not having to worry about that, but still, it's important for all dentists to understand the business side. So make sure you subscribe because there are some business videos coming. Another thing I didn't really think about beforehand, but sometimes dealing with patients can be very stressful or exhausting. Oftentimes, patients don't want to be at the dentist. A lot of them have anxiety, fear, and you have to manage that and work through it. And some patients can be rude and ungrateful for the work that you're doing. So, here are some good questions to consider. Do you enjoy science, healthcare, and working with your hands? Are you comfortable interacting with people daily? Can you handle financial and academic commitment? Do you have patience for detailed, repetitive work? Do you enjoy managing businesses if you want to be a business owner? And are you prepared for the physical and mental demands of the job? Now, again, a lot of these things can be learned and you can get better at all of these, but this is something you need to be willing to work on if you want to be good in dentistry. Now, again, here's some traits for a successful dentist. You need to have strong hand-eye coordination. You need to be patient. You need to have compassion, good communication skills, be able to solve problems. You may need to be a business. You definitely need leadership skills, and you should have some business skills, especially if you want to be an owner. And you need to have some emotional resilience. You need to just be able to handle the hard situations and then just keep moving forward. You're going to have a busy day, and you got to just put those things aside. Again, all of these can be learned and developed, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos on any of these topics in the future. So, dentistry can be a really good career. It definitely has its downsides, but if this is something you're interested in, you definitely can exceed and do well in. Make sure you're shadowing dentists so that you get a lot of experience of seeing what it's like. And then just really think and consider about what you want in your life, what dentistry offers, and if you think that's going to be a good fit. As always, if you have any questions or tips, feel free to write them below in the comments.